Hello, so thought it might be interesting to do a little video on route finding today. I know it's something that a lot of people find a little bit tricky, especially if people struggle with map and compass reading. It's something that I can do a little bit of, map and compass. I'm definitely not an expert and I do end up getting quite lost when I try to do it. So I use GPS on my phone quite a lot and I really like using OS maps. There's a few different apps that you can use for finding routes, but I just really like OS because they've got lots of different route options on there. It's dead easy to use and you can split it between walking, running and cycling, and you can choose different options. So I'm going to show you in real time how quick it is to use the app and then find a route and then be on your way. Just a quick note on safety before we start. Still have to look after yourself like you would on any other trail run. Technology can fail, battery can go, it does drain your battery a lot more. I've had it where the app didn't work properly before and we just got very lost on a route and it wasn't very enjoyable. So take it with a pinch of salt, always have a backup plan, make sure people know where you are, run with somebody else, and just have a bit of a try out first on some local walking routes where you know where you are so you can get used to the technology. Just have a little go with the app's limitations and your own limitations and build up slowly so you get used to it rather than jumping in at the deep end and trying anything that might lead you into a bit of a difficult situation. So with that said, we'll have a little look at a route round here now. So I'm going to show you quickly. We're going to go into the app. So this is the OS Maps app, and then we're going to just have a little look, see if we can see any routes down here. So you can see this is our location. We're just walking down the road now. This little locator triangle is us, and what we're going to do, we can zoom in and we can zoom out to get a better idea of the area. And what I'm going to do now is search for a route. So just to let you know, this map option is better because we've got either a standard map, which gives you a little bit of detail, but the premium topography one is the one that you really want because you've got all of these different features, which is perfect for trail running. So we're walking down the road now. I'm going to see what routes are available. So we click in the bottom right to our little filter. I'm going to have a look at walking because I'm out with the dog, and I'm going to set it on leisurely, and also up to 10k, just something shorter because it's a walk, but you can set these, you can change these bars if you want in a long run or something a little bit easier. I usually keep it on any rating so that it just keeps it open, but you can do it by stars as well. I'm going to go and show me routes, and then you can see this little number here, number 3. It shows that there's 3 routes that are close to us. If you zoom out a little bit, you should see a few more routes pop up. So here we go. So now it pops up with all of these different ones in the area. So say if you were just going to a particular place on holiday, or you wanted to see an area near you or a little bit of a drive away, then you can search by that as well. So let's zoom back in, find our 3 that are close by again. So we're going to click on that 3, and we've got these here which are St. Chad's Water. So I'm going to click on that one there. That one looks quite nice. So that will be down here. So what we'll do is we can also have a look at elevation. You can see what technical difficulty somebody's rated it as. Now these routes are what people have put up, so you have to take them with a bit of a pinch of salt. What somebody calls leisurely or moderate or challenging might not be the same for you. So have a little look at the elevation profile, see how hilly it is. And then let's have a look at some of the others that are in here. Have a look at that second one, looks to be the same one. And then all you'd press is start route. Now a little tip that I'd give you for this is to turn off your phone. So when you move your phone whilst you're walking, then it's not going to turn around and skew all of the map. So turn off your auto twist. And so I'm just going to show you a little bit about what it's like as you're following the route. Okay, so something that we're going to look at now, which is quite a good example, is as we zoom in, so we've got a church on my left, and then it shows the route, this red line that we're following. We're going to be taking a turn off in 100 metres or so, because we can tell by a kilometre grid square, or it's a bit less actually, probably about 30 or 40 metres. We're going to be taking a left onto this footpath here. So I'm going to show you what I can see on my screen, so you can just see how it relates to the map. Okay, so we're on the main road and church is there on our left, so we've just gone past it, and then we're looking out for a footpath on our left in about 30 metres. So when Lola's finished having a sniff, then we'll get to it in about 5 minutes. Okay, sniff's finished, about 30 metres down, so I've been looking on the left, and here is our footpath. And if we go back onto our map, we can see that we're right on that point with the footpath, so that we know that it's the right one. And what's also really handy as well is that if I face down the road, so now I'm facing front on walking, the little triangle points straight down the road, because that is our bearing that we're going down south. If I turn my phone, the top of my phone, to go down to the footpath, then it changes, so I can see that we're heading off in the right direction to go down the footpath. So now I'm going to walk down the footpath. Sometimes you have to just walk a few metres if there's a few different options and you're not sure which is quite the right one. Just have a little wander down, and it catches up quite quickly, so you can just see if you're following the right line. So we're now through the footpath, and I can see that there is a road coming up ahead, and the road that's coming up ahead in about 30 metres, again quite close, we're wanting to branch off to the left at the bottom, and then it will take us to our next junction. So that's it. Just to summarise, really good way to find some nice new local routes, things like on the footpaths, bridleways, canal paths, really good. Wouldn't use for remote areas, wouldn't use for anything that you're unsure about technicality wise, because you don't want to get into any sticky situations. Always have a contingency plan in case anything goes wrong, because it still very often can, even when using GPS. The phone can also work really well with a watch combination, so whether you've got a fancy Garmin or Suntoe that shows you maps, sometimes it can be quite nice to have the route on your watch when it's quite straightforward, and then refer to your phone for the more tricky detailed bits, so it doesn't drain your battery as much and you're not having to keep getting your phone out, and you'd have to just have a look about how to upload the routes to your different device. But they're all pretty seamless once you have a little look at the instructions. But like I said, I like my phone because it's dead easy. Once it's on the app, you can just follow it and it's there. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and try one walk in first, get used to the technology, see how you like using it, and I hope this will just allow you to maybe try some different things in your area, and maybe explore some new trails. Thanks then, bye.